Vosgras in Westview, Pretoria West in Danville. Cell phone number again is 064 548 7176 or 071 422 8576. That is our sponsor for today, Sehongwane Medical Services and Clinic. 350 only, no how about say any medical aid as yet. But it's NHI, I'm sure then so but check in 350 only, no consistent, and then separate if you need those things. All right, Bahesh, we are back again. Maybe Hal can introduce maybe the new member of parliament. Going among the name and then what is your role? More 60 as a member, and then then you can come to the councillor.
Yeah, my name is Sindile Taunyane. I'm a community member of Ward 60. Yeah, no, I'm just an ordinary member.
Ordinary member of the community.
Of the community, yes.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, thank
you very much.
Yeah.
I'm entrusted by the electorate to be responsible as a ward councillor in Ward 3.
Yeah.
Ward 3 that covers Kwagga's Rand, West Park, Proclamation Hill, Victoria West, and parts of Philip Nel Park.
I see. All right. Why is it about very political statement? I'm voted and I'm trusted. I'm trusted by the community to run this thing. I got accountability about it.
Yeah.
The community entrusted him to come and do this thing.
I am here.
Like I said, today we got 3 topics. We got the foreign national danville, and I don't know if they've started Pretoria West already. And then the top like the development church street or what's hip how is it being managed between Ward 60 and Ward 3? All the scandals in Temo thing, I'm sure that Cindy will actually let me know what I see know about that, and then you can build answers that the man said. Then the last one that I Ward 60 on its own as a committee member and how do you see it? So what is your concern? By the way, we are live on YouTube, which is the Kosits Ile Sehongwane live show, and Facebook, which is Kosits Ile Sehongwane. So you can watch us there as well and comment and tell us what you think about today's topics. That work. I go for a chance in the listening. Oh, what's when? Who are those people? Bato guy, Bakonsatile Mang. What happened? What do you know?
Yeah, no, I think Tate Rakabi, he's a relevant person to start explaining process because of he once engaged with the main contractor, and then after that we then as a community organized ourselves and went to seek for employment opportunities as a community. Yes. So therefore, I suggest that
in a nice
correct.
All right, because these people.
Now, I'll give you a background of where it comes from.
Yes.
I would not touch on the question of land. How they acquired their land, because when I started, I told you that I was
you're entrusted.
I was a member of Ward 58. And,
okay, yes.
I just came here through demarcation 2021, and I would not know the transaction, how they acquired the land there. But I can tell you and your listeners that is a private developer. In fact, we've been engaging more with the client, not the contractor. The client happens to be Cosmopolitans.
Yeah.
Cosmopolitan are the people who are responsible in the new developments just behind Westview.
Yes.
The Capital Park.
Capital Park, yeah.
So they shifted there. They are building units. It's a private unit. It's flats. It's not low-cost housing. It's not student residences, but it's apartments for the middle class and those who can afford.
Yeah.
And when it started, it's true because that area belongs to my ward. They engaged me.
Yeah.
They came to me and said that, Councillor, we're coming to your area and we're advised that we would need to work with the local councillor here.
You mean the developers? But yeah.
Yes.
Who advised them to say we advised to work with you?
I think it will probably be the city of Tshwane.
Yeah.
Almost every contractor or a client, when they want to initiate a development in an area, they request numbers from the city of Tshwane to say that who's the councillor responsible for this area.
Yeah.
And then they start engagements with the local ward councillor.
Okay.
And if it's not them, then it has to be the councillor of Ward 7 because they worked in Ward 7.
Yeah.
And besides Ward 7, I think they've been working in a lot of areas in and around city of Tshwane and Gauteng, and they've been engaging local authorities of those certain areas.
Okay.
So yeah, they engaged me, but they had invited Councillor Salamina Moavelo of Ward 51.
Why did they invite her to come?
At that point, the project, I think it's in phases.
Yeah.
When they started engaging me, the first phase was the reticulation pipes. And the Balogala pipe is made and everything. And it happened that it crosses over to Ward 51.
Okay.
Ward 51, which is after Kwaka Road, by the industrial area.
Yeah.
You know, they engaged us, and we started a process, and they were very fine with each other. Then we advertised the post of a CLO, and the CLO that was appointed was a lady by the name of Chloe from Ward 51.
Okay.
And we thought that we should not even fight it because we knew that the second phase only covers Ward 3.
Yeah.
Then the opportunities will come in Ward 3.
Okay.
Then they hired the local security. The site establishment was done by the locals, and like any other project, there has to be conflict in terms of rates. That is when the problem began. When they started fighting over rates, then they could
himself. Yeah.
The contractor. Remember the developer. Me and the councillor, I speak to the developer, which in this case is the client.
Yeah.
Then he introduces the contractor, says that this is the contractor who will be doing our pipeline. At that time, the contractor and the site was stopped.
Yeah.
And that prompted them to do a court interdict. The local SMMEs gathered collectively and fought that interdict in court, and unfortunately could not win.
Yeah.
Then the councillors.
That is you and the Ward 51 one.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were interdicted together with their community.
Okay.
They were told not to even come closer to the project.
So that's why, listen, let's hear you because of Kotila don't get hired.
Correct.
Yes.
Are you serious? And then it's like they're imposing themselves on the community members. Why didn't you just stop the project yourself as a council? Don't you have the power to do that?
I don't have the power. In fact, it's against my oath.
So somebody can just come with a court order from Northwest or wherever and say, I want to develop this, and you don't have anything to say about that.
No, they have to apply duly to the municipality. Remember, I can't grant people permission or anything. I'm not authorized to grant people permission to can develop anywhere.
Yeah.
They go through processes of the municipality.
Okay.
They only come to us when they have to engage our locals because we represent our locals.
Yeah. Because okay, so what was the court interdict about again? Maybe you can just remind us again.
The court interdict, according to them, is that they were threatened on site. By local SMMEs.
Okay, who wanted to be part of that thing, right?
Who were part of that thing, who were fighting over rates.
Oh, how much are we going to pay each other?
Yes, rates and the method of paying each other.
And who were those local people? Was it from Westview, Lona,
Ward 3? They were from Ward 3.
Ward 3?
Yes.
The security company you mentioned?
Yeah, the security company and the people who were doing site establishment and the people who were supposed to do the trenching.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, so they were fighting amongst themselves on who's going to be paid how much?
No, they were fighting with the contractor.
I'm saying yes.
The method of payment and even the issue of rates.
Oh, I see. Yes. All right.
It's conflicts. They are there. We just need to find a better way to manage them. But capital is brutal. People who have money, they are very brutal. They can afford courts. They can afford to get the best representative ever. So they just went and applied for a court interdict.
Yeah.
And they got it.
Okay, so that contract said no one must interfere from the community, beginning with local up until the last person who said I want a job.
Yes.
So they can just bring people from KZN, it's fine.
That's what they've been doing.
064-548-776. Who's a lawyer now listening? Please talk to us. How does our court work, guys, in this world, like in this country? It's like our courts are just against the people. They're they're against everybody. It's like, they work against us. How can a court of law? I'm saying this because I'm in radio. When I was about looking interdict, because for me it doesn't really make sense. we're gonna come to the issue about the from nationals. There's a court interdict, right, as well on that, for them to be not to be stopped anymore. We want to talk about that, like when you tackle that issue. But for me, for this one, that's why I keep it. Are they really saying you as a councillor, you've got no power to? I mean, I can just bring a court interdict, say, listen, but I must trench here, go away, my Lord Keshap. That's it.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my own people, my own civil whatever from outside. It doesn't matter, and then that's it because the court said so.
No, we'll have to verify it. Like we said, it was not a one-sided decision. We contested that when we got summons, we contested it.
Yeah,
we got our own lawyers as well, and we contested.
As City of Tshwane, right? Or as
the
what?
community.
As the community. Okay, yes.
As the community.
Yeah.
Then until we lost it, after losing it, we still made strides to engage with them and say that this is unnecessary. And they had said to us at that time that no, this court interdict is not meant to bear you from working.
Yeah.
It bars you from disturbing the, I don't know how to put it. It bars you from disturbing your side. Don't stop the side. That's what they had said.
Okay, but then if you are looking for a job, for example, how is that you stopping the front of a side?
No, reality is that we must not be aloof. We must not pretend that we are not living in on the ground. The reality is that in this project, there are community members and locals who do unreasonable demands. When I say unreasonable demands, it can range from as far as extortion. People who are given job opportunities, they want to resell back the job to their contractor. Those things are there, they are live.
I see.
Yes.
Was it like or you're just giving
I'm just giving
an example?
a broad overview.
Yeah.
But in this case, it had nothing to do with extortion. Extortion is a criminal case.
I understand.
You are not interdicted to it. You get arrested to it.
Yeah.
So in this case, it was a conflict of rates.
Okay.
I know very well what happened. It was a conflict of rates and there were threats amongst the locals because I was not there on site. But I'm told that when they were signing affidavits, there were threats and clashes between the local SMMEs and the contractor, and that prompted them to start
that interdict thing. All right. 064-548-776, 064-548-776. Talk to us. KMO YouTube now and Facebook, and then that's where you can be able to view us live in studio. Can this Lindy Leta Unyana, committee member for 60, can I Councillor Rakabe from Ward 3. Ribuaka 3 issues, the flat state kamo churches the state of Ward 60 and what the Bokotos are doing. A group called the Danville Bokotos are doing Danville Clinic to stop all for nationals. And we're going to discuss the according to the ela airing e bang akizir any to do la fela or any other group that is doing the barring of for nationals more our local clinics and hospitals. So please let us know on 064-548-776 if you have any questions about this project, especially please talk to us right now because opportunity ki studio. Let's talk about this. This is a local media. Stop WhatsApp when something is live like this, you don't even say anything. Mr. Sindile, yes. So when your consent that project was about what exactly?
Yeah, apparently after Councillor Rakabe engaged with the main contractor and his team,
yes,
and unfortunately they didn't reach an amicable agreement. That's when, as a community, we organized ourselves and went to seek for employment opportunities, seeing that the main contractor is not being cooperative. In terms of his engagement with the Councillor Rakabi. So we sat around the table and there was an agreement that was reached that they will excuse the CLO.
Okay, who was from 160, right?
Yeah, correct.
51, sorry, yes, 51. Yeah.
And replace that particular CLO with our CLO from our ward.
From what
specifically? No,
Ward 3. Okay.
Yeah, specifically Ward 3. And the agreement then stretch as far as they will again absorb local SMEs.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all of that the change. I don't understand what led the agreement to change.
Yeah.
And also members of SAPS were also there to foresee that the meeting goes smoothly. And also minutes were taken in that instance. So unfortunately, everything, all the agreement changed.
Yeah.
I don't know for what reason.
Okay. So, Councillor, at the moment, who's working there? Like from the SMMEs to the employees, like labor, from where?
At this moment, I can't account to anyone who's working there as the ward councillor.
Okay, so you don't know, Rikimang?
I would not know.
So I like what about how what about more than now 60 around nothing. It might be from Matridgeville and anywhere else.
I would not know.
And then we just give up like that. Like, okay, it's fine.
It's a bit difficult when it's a private developer like that one. Because if it was a government project, we would have brought it to its knees based on the protocols within government structures.
Yeah.
But if it's private like that, and when there's a court interdict that is sitting, we rely our hopes on begging them. And that's what we've been doing. If I can show you my calls, I call almost every minute to say that we've since had an agreement in front of police, in front of community activists who were here looking for employment. And now it's as if though the councillor went behind our back and did something naughty there.
Yeah.
But I can assure community members and all residences of Ward 3 and Ward 60 that that agreement that we had that day was still calling even today, begging for that agreement to be resolved.
Yeah. And Bahan.
Yes.
They've got their own people
They're
now.
not saying no. Okay. At first, they brought us somebody who stays in Ward 7.
Yeah. Ward 7
and said that that is their preferred. They've checked on the CV.
Yeah.
That is their preferred candidate.
For what?
For being a CLO there.
Okay,
and
yes.
we made mention that it's not possible because this project is not in Ward 7.
Yeah.
And they say that they'll get back to us. Ever since that, the only thing that I keep on doing is to calling. My calls are not answered. Trying to check what is happening. And there's a time community members said that councillor were thinking of applying for a match.
Yes.
And do things by the law so that we go and protest there. And I told them that you've got my blessings.
Okay, so did they continue?
They could not continue because from the briefing that I got is that I don't understand. I'm yet to follow it up. Is that TMPD said that they can't authorize a match to project?
Yeah.
That's the briefing that I got.
When as a councillor, is that even lawful?
That is not even lawful. Anyone in South Africa can march anywhere they want to march.
Regardless of if it's opposed or what.
Yes.
Do you think there's some bribery that went on there?
Well, I wouldn't put up those allegations, but everything is possible.
Do you think there was bribery there, Mr. Clinton?
No, indeed. It raises eyebrows. I mean, it is a red flag. I mean, as Mr. Raghav has alluded that in our country, everyone is entitled to contest.
Yeah.
So to our surprise, that's the information that we got that we're not supposed to
march on the project.
Yeah, correct. So obviously at the back of our minds, then it came to raising eyebrows that
what if
something is not going right.
But what I would encourage, what I would encourage members of my community.
Yes.
When I say my community, I mean Ward 3. But
wait, no man.
Yeah, but
Ward 60 pop.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
even
neighboring communities can, because if there are benefits, they can also benefit from them. What I would advise them is that if TMPD says to them they can't march to the project.
Yeah.
I think what they can do is to reroute their march and take it to the Speaker's office in Tshwane. To tell them that a Speaker's office is a department responsible for stakeholder relations and public participation in the intercity.
Yeah.
To say that we've got a serious concern, there's a development taking place in our area.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, TMPD says we can't march there.
Yes.
We're marching here at the city of Tshwane, that these people are operating in our area and we are not getting joy.
Yeah.
Can you try and connect us to them so that we sit down?
Because I'm still conflicted. How the code like that means anyone can just come and do whatever they want in a community and bring their own people and do whatever, so long as there's a court that is going to say to them, no, you don't have to interfere. And then a whole metropolis that's supposed to be community based, if I'm not mistaken. You can't march for your own rights of your own community. And who said that exactly? The person always young, because there's somebody who came and said to you, Malasela, you guys can't march on the community.
No, remember, I was not organizing the march. They told it to the organizers. I got the briefing from the chairperson of Sanko in my ward.
Okay.
Yes, which is in Tadelanga.
Oh, hopefully, I think I will end up that. 064548 let's go to the WhatsApp. Greeting to our panelists. Question to Malisela. Why councillors think they're entitled to everything that is happening in their ward more than the community? Keep with it.
I don't understand the questions. Why do we think that we're entitled?
Why do councillors think they're entitled to everything that is happening in their wards than the community?
No, we're not entitled to anything. In fact, we get our mandate to the community.
Yeah.
That is why in everything that we do, we don't move without calling public meetings to refresh the mandates that we get from the community. We're not entitled. We don't take decisions based on the fact that we're councillors.
Yes.
We consult our communities.
So you're not entitled to any project?
No.
You're not part of any project?
No.
Right now, how did you
I can stand on top of Reserve Bank.
So that's how it is.
Yes.
I'm sure he's not entitled to anything. So, how not any follow-up question? Please do that. You can even send a WhatsApp voice note, or maybe not going to some things. I don't know how like a voice note work for the people can do to hear you better. So maybe you can send the same question.
Yeah, I think the question is general, but she might be correct that there are some councillors who believe that when they're elected, being councillor is not chieftaincy.
Yeah.
We derive our mandates from our communities.
Okay.
If there's a hindsight and oversight that as a councillor you don't consult your communities.
Yes.
There are processes that the community can do.
Can take.
Yes.
Yes. Let's do something. Every development within the community should be transparent to the community. Private developers can't develop without the community. Every development within the community should be transparent to the community, right? Private developers can't just develop without the community.
Engaged us. Yeah. And we made everything public.
Okay.
Even the post of a CLO was circulated within our WhatsApp portals. And I can rest assure you, community members, they have applied.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then they still went to get them to Ward 7, eh?
They took him to our Ward 51.
Ward 51.
Yes.
After the Ward 7 person was
No, the Ward 7 person is now as a result of saying that if I want you to listen to me attentively.
Yes.
The CLO then came from Ward 51, but the posts were advertised. Then when that one finished offering us, they just carried over with that CLO.
Oh, Ward 51.
Yes, until the community said that no, but this project no longer houses Ward 51. It's in Ward 3.
Okay.
Can we change the structure? And they committed to us that no, we'll definitely change it.
Yeah.
Then after changing it, they came with a candidate from Ward 7 and said that they love this candidate, and we said that is not possible. And up until today, we're still begging them. So our input is as far as the project is introduced. But now, because of there's an interdict, we've got a limited input to what is happening in that project. Although we're fighting it, and we're begging at the same time, because all we need is that our communities must be integrated into the development, because it is a huge project.
Yeah. All right, like it is. So I'm going to call Usbona, right? Maybe I'll tell Harry this one. I would say what is her input, and then I will tell what is what, and then we'll take it from there. Guys, the same number still 064548 064548 You'll talk to us. Omo keep on remitting a message. Go Kim Mateko Pine, if I'm not if Balapila. Councillor SAG, Kenya no Councillor CLLR SAG. Kimangu.
Councillor
SAG. Go to SAG. More YouTube. There's a comment on YouTube for Councillor. So let me try to call Usbonang, and then maybe give Kiman Calvin I'll call him back, and then remotely maybe something Usbonang Pili, and then she will and what does she say about? Re teng wa ka. Councillor ke yo, Ntate Sindile ke yo. Councillor, maybe can you ask your question again, and then now why do you ask that? And Pila, yeah, just give us why are you asking that, and based on what and referring to what.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dr. Khosi. Dumela Ntate Malisela, dumela Ntate Sindile. Le panel is babanki ba ntsi.
Yeah.
Kusa mo tabeng ya di-court interdict le gore at this moment bo mo councilor they are now begging the hacking they cannot develop without our input as community and the Lebanon.
Yes.
As we speak currently, as you know, I'm running an NGO. Part of it, our NGO, we are not limited.
Yes.
We are currently busy with the barricade. The one of the contracts is a construction company somewhere in Pretoria East. And then the councillor at Pretoria East that are responsible. Mamelodi for that contract. Mamelodi and then Fontaine. We had a sit in Lebanon because we wanted to. If you remember the protest that we had earlier, many unemployed South Africans that came out.
Yes.
If they can take part of the unemployed South Africans from there, because we knew where they've got posts. The councillor, they sit in, it's a private company, but they sit in and then they check from the small businesses the address cannot just confirm what three and then after more ba check ba re botsa gore e tlo re fa problem. We will need to have a follow-up meeting with the councillors gore can we at least release something gore le khone go tsenya people that are outside those wards where the construction or the development is taking place. So I'm surprised gore when coming to other places the councillors and the community should back a developer now. Whereas when people or a development is coming within the community, it should benefit the people of that community. And they should be things the CIS, they give back to the community. Besides employment, they must give back. Some of the businesses already engaged locally on the more 3, more 60. Since you have been operating within these premises, according to the law, you are supposed to give back. What is it that we are doing? What we have done or what we are doing? I will give an example. When we asked that, her answer was now offer the food parcel to the councillor, to the ANC, that is her give back. We told her, we are not giving to us as the community that is supporting your business. You are giving to ANC, and ANC is not the community that is supporting you. Okay. What are you doing as a person that you are running a business in Ward 6? What have you done for Batuba Ward 6? Yes. Because you can even make an initiative. We made an easy example where the cafe soup once a month in Batuba, the first week of the month, Monday, goes to the cafe soup, and then just look outside. The people are hungry, unemployment again, something like that is a giving back to the community. So we are getting surprised now how the developers the court orders the FETA community. When the community they operate from should back them.
Yeah. Like
No, it's very clear.
Yeah.
I think there are a couple of issues that Mama Wadi raised, and the issue is there's no councillor who can sit in any committee and verify that these people are from here, these people are not from here.
Yeah.
It's against the law.
Correct.
That is why in every project,
yes,
there's a steering committee that is elected by the community.
Yeah.
It's a committee that oversees the project.
All right.
Yeah. So what is happening there is a councillor who decides or who's from the committee,
who's not. Yes.
It's unlawful, that one.
All right. Yes. So what can the committee do? If it's unlawful,
they must report it. They must report it to the chief whip's office.
Yeah.
And say that there's a councillor here who has turned himself as a chief here, and exactly.
All right.
It's unlawful. It's not supposed to happen like that.
All right.
Every project has a steering committee, and that steering committee The meeting is organized by the Speaker's office. They are elected by the community. That is every project. If there's an industrial forum, I do sit in an industrial forum meeting with industrialists. But we don't discuss job opportunities or employments. We only discuss service delivery issues because that forum is organized by the city manager.
I see.
Apart from that, I don't sit in their board meetings. I'm not even allowed to do so.
Okay, no problem. Osbanang Oshapo, got that question. You can answer how is it fine? Are you okay?
Yes, it was actually a statement we should not beg as communities from the developers. They give, we give. So if they are within our communities, they must do and give to us as the law requires. We should not beg.
Yes.
I don't know about, maybe we should get hold of that court interdict and then recuperate the legal advice where we can so that we know what to do.
Okay.
Because we did, I believe the danville in Bogotos, there was a day that we came and then we were told there were people that were there clinicking who came to ask us to come and assist them because that project because they have hired foreigners. And then the project the tender. The politicians too much. Understanding is better when you deal with the employer and you know what is it that is needed. And then I said I'm not coming in.
So you never went to that one?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't.
Can understand.
Yes.
So are they foreigners like working that you know of?
Like I told you, I stand here. I don't enter into that project. I can't account what happened to their CSI. I can't account how much they've spent on our locals. I can't account if they are locals from the community. I can't account for everything. Everything that is happening there after the interdict, they were not consulted as the sitting leadership of the ward. Everything that they're doing it according to their own behest and their own wisdom.
Yeah. All right. 064-548-776. Osborne, maybe you can be able to tell us, or we're not doing about this court interdict, but that will be our second topic.
Okay,
thank you, Milk. All right, 064-548-776. Only Osbonang Spolane wako danville Mpokotos. The second topic ya danville foreigners. Then she can be able to tell us more about this court interdict or what are they going to do, because they did release a video. We don't care about court interdict. I don't know if that what they talk speaking about us, but when that time comes. Calvin and I'm for something then you can continue. Good, then the number is still 064, guys. 064-548-776.
We'll also give advice before you close the topic.
This one, yes. No, it's only for it. Don't worry. You're not only for it. Yes. The Calvin. So the number is 064. Hey, Mr. Calvin.
Hey, man. Say, I forgot that you're on radio. How are you?
Yeah, when? Okay,
I'm in a meeting.
You're in a meeting. Okay, Shab, I'll be off. I thought maybe no for it because of the radio thing. You know what?
No, kita okay. Kita light this a car.
Okay, it's bad. What? That's what you mean the portal. How to post our one repost the kana komang or na komang kilo. What's it number seriously? I'm really concerned, to be honest, about Khoranu. Where is our courts going? Hey, like I said earlier, it's like they're working against the community and against the people. How do you interdict a whole project and say the people who are locally based on that place, they've got no say?
Like you said, in as much as we allege that then Onalemanyo Fonyo for good court.
Yes.
But as law-abiding citizens, as ambassadors of our constitution, when you're a public rep, you're an ambassador of the constitution. There's no way that I can go against any court.
Obviously, yes. I mean, none of us can do that. But can someone just ask a question as a committee? People like, guy, where are you going? You're supposed to protect the constitution. And the constitution protects the citizens, right? They're what's supposed to be. So, but how or a developer in China, for example, or anywhere else, or no one have got carte blanche over the community. That means people can come and dump whatever they can do, whatever damage. It's fine. So long as the court said they can do that. Gore ba hira mang, ha ba hiri mang, ba irang, what damage they can inflict on the community doesn't make any difference. But then what can the community do, guys? I don't know. If advice, no, we're going to advise. Listen.
Yeah, no, Lena, personally, I'm concerned about, because remember there was an agreement that was reached and then minutes were taken. So therefore, I personally feel strongly that we can challenge that agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think all this can happen in Pretoria East. I don't believe it. This can never. A black contractor can never go to Pretoria East and just do whatever they want. Yeah. I've got a court interdict.
Correct.
Because I'm sure it's not a black thing, ne? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not a black thing. So I don't think they will do that because ensure if we'll have to go through everybody to get that place. People must be consulted. There will be meetings of them. But not about just like, it doesn't make any difference. Like, it doesn't matter for them. Let's just do whatever you want to do in the communities. It's fine.
Correct.
What to do? What to do?
We need to reorganize ourselves as the community.
Yeah.
And we need to be united.
Yeah.
All the time we lose battles in the community because we're not organized.
Organized and united. Ne?
We need to organize better.
Yeah.
And if we can't go to the same development, then we need to confront the municipality through the speaker's office and say that what our community must not perceived as project mafias. They are not project mafias. Yeah. I know my community. They are not project mafias.
Yeah.
They are genuinely residences of our ward who wants opportunities there, who don't want money.
Yeah.
They want to work for it.
Correct.
So I'm saying that they must better organize themselves. We must reorganize ourselves, and we need to confront the development.
Yeah.
We're not closing it down.
Yeah.
I'm strongly against the shutting down of a project.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But we must have an engagement, and if the developer Yapal must go to the speaker's office and tell them that, can you go and speak to those people?
Yeah. And now on that one, there's a question of Mama Jola. And even in Kosi, why is the council not going to the speaker's office and ask for assistance if all fails to go to the mayor?
Yeah.
Well, we've went to the speaker's office a lot of times. We've had engagement with the speaker's office.
Yes.
But the reason I'm appealing to my community to stand up is because of when you do things alone, when they turn back, they say that is the councillor who wants something from the project. No, everyone.
Okay.
So I'm inviting them that let's hold hands with each other. I'll lead them.
Yeah.
I'll lead them.
Say this is what's happening.
So that they could see, so that it does not have people perceiving that no, it's the councillor who runs after projects.
Yeah.
I'm inviting them. I'm willing to hold hands with them. Then we go.
But then if these people are willing, when?
Anytime.
Before this whole thing is fell, right?
This project is big. It's not going to finish now. They are done with the first part. I think they are going to finish the second part. But they still need to build more. It's
okay. I heard there was a mall coming somewhere somehow.
I think it's a separate development, that one.
But it's still coming as well.
Well, like private development, we would never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Until they say it's here, it's here. Unlike government projects where we would know that it's budgeted for in this financial year. So until they say it's here, it's here. But that one is the apartment only.
Okay. Another question, meaning we can stop the project, right? Hence, you were consulted as number 1 citizen of the Ward 3, but the process was dear Mekar, right? We are not closing, but we stop it temporarily. So they can do that.
I'm against stopping of any project.
Yeah. So what do we do here? Refer one thing. The King Rego Speaker's Office.
Yes. We need to call for an engagement, but I can't say that people must go and stop a project. I can't.
Why not?
No, I
Why
can't.
not?
No, I can't.
Well, you can't be seen to be saying that.
No, I can't do it as well. No, I can't. I can't.
No, I agree with
Yeah.
Lawfully, community is not supposed to do that.
Yeah. What, to stop the project?
To stop the project.
Don't you think sometimes that's what is needed to make people know how to play the animals? This is human beings. You don't deal with animals. You don't just come and rampas whatever you want to do just because we are law-abiding citizens. No, I can't stop this thing.
No, you're promoting anarchy.
I'm not promoting anarchy. I'm just promoting activism. How did you stop apartheid? How did you stop apartheid? Did you stop apartheid by talking to on a table?
No, but still, we cannot encourage people to do the wrong thing.
We're not burning the thing down.
Yeah.
They're not destroying everything. They're just saying, listen, no work. lock the gates until this whole thing will be done.
I think we're where we are now because of such activism, as you put it.
Yeah.
By people closing down the project. It's perceived all over the country that people close projects unreasonably.
Okay.
So that is where we are now, because when they had the conflict of rates and everything,
yes,
they had stopped the project.
But
what it did not work for us. In fact, the court interdicted favored them because of it's perceived that people just stop projects. We're saying that conflicts can be resolved.
Yes.
The guys they are raising.
Yeah.
But we are not going there with the mentality of stopping the project. We're going there in the mentality of us as the community being integrated in that project.
Another WhatsApp. He can't say it, but we can stop it.
No, we will pursue.
Yeah.
No, we will pursue the road of going to the speaker's office.
Yes.
Yeah, so that we do the right thing.
Okay, no, that's good. 064-548-776. Right, so let's call topic. Already only half past 8. So you still have 3 things to go through. So send down your WhatsApp kapila re tswalle re khona gore re tsebe gore re to other topics ba gaetsho kapile ke la bona 064-548-776. Lastly, you said you want to advise. Can you advise our speaker's office?
Yes.
Yeah. The same as that
correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, no problem. 064-548-776. So here we are with the project Morinamo. Which I said demarcation at them. I don't know, right? Young like Sasolo Nalin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we are divided by the N4.
Okay. Or N4 the highway. This
the
highway.
Yes.
You can
divide what 6 and what 3.
I see.
Yeah, but when you get to the N4.
Yeah, you can divide everything else. So Philip Nele still falls under what 60 according to the N4 Kamkazamangati.
It then
TUT.
We'll share the map with you, but I think the map are even public. Our people must familiarize the maps with them.
Yeah.
And anyone who goes to any businesses in and around Pretoria West and Watre, there's no business that can tell them that they can't assist them because of the councillor.
Okay.
The only thing that they can do is to say that councillor, we've got an NGO that is saying that it's operating within your boundaries. And what I advise people is that when they go to these big businesses, if they work with us and tell me, then I write a motivational letter to say that you can go there, they will assist you.
Okay.
But I don't choose where assistance should go.
I see. Right. So, cable why it's all the time? Cable 3, why it's all the time? Now and then there's no lights there. What's that?
Not anymore.
Is it?
We've been clean for some 2 months now.
2 months.
Thank you for the patrolling team.
You also have a patrolling team there, as we have here more.
Yes, led by Rudy. There's a man called Rudy.
Okay.
The people of West Park on Kochasrand, one day when it was dark, they stood up and said that let's meet at Spa.
Yeah.
Next to
Spa, yes.
Then I went there, then I told them they had all plans. Others were planning that let's buy cement and we cement is not possible. The only possible way was that we need to form patrols.
Okay.
And we only found 3 gentlemen who are willing to risk their lives, who are willing to leave their families and patrol the cable at the back between the Christ substation, between the flats and Zebra substations, which happens to be next to the brewery.
Yeah.
It's a very risky area. I once went with them there and I'm still going to join them. And some of them, Rudy was working for SDU security, was fired because they believed that he's no longer doing his work. He's busy guarding our cable.
Yeah.
And ever since they've been doing patrols, we've been clean.
Okay. So that's why they were still the cable there all the time, like it was here in Ward 60.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it just took a community initiative.
Of course.
Community must stand up. The councillor must be with the community.
Yeah.
And everything will be well.
Okay. So, Osbongari, we can picket. We can picket, right? Because you are allowed to picket. Why do you think that the man said?
100%.
Can we picket?
Yes, we
can. Can they go there tomorrow?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Osbongi, go outside.
I will lead them, yeah.
Yeah, that will then like some good. We don't trust you, councillor, unfortunately. We don't trust you. We go to those big businesses because we believe that we also see what is happening in the ward, but not doing anything. Okay. We go to these businesses because we believe that you also see what's happening in your ward, but you're not doing anything. The rise of NGOs and activism is because of failure of leadership. That was a statement. So, you'll answer, ne? Even in Kosi, my suggestion is that we need to have a serious community meeting which accommodates all the wards to engage on the matter, so to that it can be resolved, because I believe the gentleman in the studio can't do it alone. And then the one in which all right, I'll conclude and answer those other ones. And then, okay.
Before Councillor Rakabe comes in, I'm not sure if the person is confusing Councillor Rakabe from Ward 3 to the councillor from Ward 60. I'm not sure. No, we need to be clear. We need to be clear.
Put things on the table already.
And be sure.
Yes.
Yeah, because she never specify.
And I think maybe she's just doing general stuff.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Councillors, this is specific. Why is it specific? The councillors are gods in the communities, and they don't hear anything about what we see, moto and all that. That is why people now will think or not play. Or by it, anything about this whole thing. But
just to quickly answer, trust is a human issue. When we work together to develop our communities, we need to put emotions aside. We might not like each other.
Yes.
We might not trust each other.
Yes.
But for the sake of our community, let's come together and do what's best for our community.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraging her as well that in as much as I'm elected, whether she trusts me or not, testimonial letter. If I get movie, she's at liberty to go around all media outlets saying that council of Ward 3 can't even give you a testimonial letter so that we assist the destitutes in our ward.
Okay. No, look like we pay more in my blog on that. Like Ward 60 councillor consents that our sent that data today. I think I don't know. It's a very long thing. I can't read it. It's going to be a very long thing. But it's more consensus of what's happening with 60 and all that, So let me read this last comment. Last two comments. Honestly speaking, Khosi, we only know about this issue because some local business people were not benefiting. Now they need our assistance. I hope they're not using community for their benefit. Some people there was a crazy lie, but someone are sukisi tabe.
Sorry, I didn't get that one.
Honestly speaking, we only know about this issue because some local business people could not benefit from that thing. We're not benefiting. Now they need our assistance. I hope they're not using community for their own benefits. And then now let's jump to this one here. Ward 60. I received this long thing from you, Mr. Tonyana. But if you still have some issues, some comments about the previous topic, please talk to us. We're still gonna continue that one. Ward 60, how's Ward 60 now?
I just want to respond to the issue of it's only now some of the community members they are aware of the project that is going there. Remember, not every community member can have the same interest. Like for example, specifically myself, I'm the one of the community members who went to seek for work opportunity at that project. So now I cannot expect everybody to also have the same interest as mine.
Oh, okay, understand.
Correct.
Okay, thank you so very much. So, what's happening with Ward 60? How is the state, when it's a committee member, how do you see Ward 60?
Well, up to so far, Ward 60 on its own, it's not doing well. It's not doing well at all. Firstly, the issue of services. Street lights, streets are dark in the night. Roads are messy. There's potholes. And the grass is not being cut. There's some stage whereby we took it upon ourselves as a community and went as far as contributing monies to cut the grass. Imagine. And again, we organize material to close street potholes.
Yeah.
So therefore, all I can say to you, Ward 60, it's not doing well at all.
Okay, I'm just going to pick and choose. Mr. Rakabe, when I get in case of more 60 as such, but as a human being, and as you are here frequently, what do you see? Compare your word with us. How is your word compared to this one? And the person leading this is your colleague, right? So
yeah, no, he is my colleague, and I would stand for him at any given time. I
When?
won't even lie to you.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't stay here.
Yeah.
And, I've got a lot of work and responsibility in my area. And, I don't have that. I'll have time to even check what's happening at next door. In fact, when I see municipal trucks all around danville, I call and complain as well. You know, but there are 4 trucks there. At least take one and bring it.
And bring it to us.
So
Yes.
that is how
I see.
I do. So yeah, those who stay here would know exactly what is happening here. And
Yeah.
The councillor should account for the happenings of this.
Okay. 064 548 776. Ekalna community reporting. How is Ward 60? Os Bonang, you said Ward 60 welele. Maybe continue with that one. Or why do you say Ward 60 welele? Because you don't pick and choose a little bit of your statements because it's, like I said, it's a very long one.
I'm sorry that I've accused you with a long statement.
Now, maybe you can tell more screening. Let's see if I can be able to put on the screen. So maybe people can be able to see. The number is still 064 548 7976 064 548 776. Well, now Ward 60 itself. How is our community at the moment? Are you guys happy with what you are seeing as Ward 60 residents? Are you happy to see what you're seeing as Ward 60 residents? If you are, tell us, and then tell us what more can be done. Okay, I see more screenings. Anybody can see what the Tonyana has written to us, but I'm going to read it. But it's a long one, like I said, so I cannot really do the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to pick and choose the second one. Project. The last point missed behind the same corrupt councillor Mpati Rampele. He had an agreement with Mr. Sindile Taunyana, one of the committee members of Ward 60, over a school project at Danville and Langsbrook High School, and he decided to take private security company carrying rifles AK-47 at Mr. Sindile's house to threaten him so that he mustn't participate in a school project. Can you please talk to us about that? Did that really happen? Briefly from what happened the first time until those people come to your house.
Yeah, no, it really happened whereby I had a confrontation argument with the councillor Mpati Rampele regarding the project at Danville High School.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it didn't went well, whereby later on he decided to bring a private security company at my place, carrying rifles, AK-47.
To do what exactly?
To threaten me.
Did they do that? Did they threaten
they
you?
did. Yeah, they did. They did a good job by threatening me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I also didn't. I had to comply with their threats and listen to what they were saying, because of they didn't even give me a chance to say anything.
What did they say exactly? Or what what happened?
Yeah, no, they told me that I should stop arguing with the councillor because of he's the number one in the what?
Yeah, but that way. More to attend. I cannot hold the Khosel Hotel. Committee member.
And then when I tried to respond, they said that to me, no, we are not here to to listen to you, but you must listen to us.
Yeah.
And they threatened me.
So they brought guns to your house?
Yeah, correct. They were carrying long guns, blocking the whole street block with, I think, several cars.
Yeah.
Carrying long rifle guns.
So when you stopped speaking about that and arguing the council, like they said, what happened to the project Yago Sport?
Come again?
What happened to the project Yago Sport High School?
Yes.
What happened to it? Did it continue?
No, it did continue. They were placing the extending high school.
Okay, that one, you had the containers.
Containers, yeah.
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Malesen?
Yeah, I frequently pass there.
Yeah, they like one Malawagan, and I was like, and I was there. The first day, before they even put anything, the committee was there protesting about the person who was going to put the fence.
Yeah.
Or about 3 feet or something like that. So they asked us to come and cover that. We did. And then now all of a sudden,
there were many unsettled issues there, whereby also the main contractor that was doing that construction was not from around.
Yeah, it was from KZN, if I believe. Again? No, so KZN, I think, or in the law offense. Or not KZN.
I'm not sure it was different contractors.
Yeah.
But there was a rumor that the main contractor was coming as far as KZN.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah. What 60 we are offense finish and clear because I never call him 60.
Yeah, I was going to comments on
64548. We're an active committee member. We need that. You're supposed to be engaged.
No, it's true.
You cannot just come
I love her participation.
Yeah, so
I'm encouraged.
She does, because she's a committee member, and I will encourage anybody, because you know what, many people have really tuned in today to listen to this one. And I will encourage everybody to speed. Please use this opportunity to talk to the leadership thing. On a councillor thing, this thing as far before we poster. I send it to him. We're having a show tonight. Would you mind joining us? Can I call you if you can come physically? He never responded. My WhatsApp he never responded. So at least if you can steal one of you from the very same party to come talk about this thing, at least.
Referring back to the issue of the Councillor Rampati bringing private security to my house.
Yes.
I just want to utilize this opportunity, whoever is listening, that I just wish that in the future he should address issues in a civil, matured manner.
Was he there, by the way?
Yeah, he was also there.
And did he come out and say?
He was amongst those there.
Wampona.
Yeah, no, he spoke to me.
Aring.
Yeah, before they could leave, he even said to me that you must stay away from Pretoria West Hospital.
Why?
No, apparently I'm the one who's communicating with the hospital, Pretoria West District Hospital, through emails, securing meetings, and the likes.
Okay. Can we call him?
Yeah, please do.
Let me try and see if he will be able to answer our call, because this is serious.
Yeah.
I mean, for him to do that and for you to say, don't even try to do this thing, you're coming to hospital. Why is that? Maybe he can be able, because he mustn't say, well, you didn't give him that of reply. Or young Councillor Malesen. No, no one then work away. Go for it, Papa. Accountability. I don't know you are entrusted.
Can never be afraid to account.
Okay, can you hear that? That's a man dropping my call, so it's fine. Let me try him again. Then let's see, or maybe he can be able to answer this. Maybe we'll busy lining. We'll never know. Because one, the public reps, public representatives must always be accountable to their people, right?
Correct.
If we give you a call, Councillor Malesela, again. Hello, Mr. Councillor Patrick. Can you talk?
Hold on. Hello?
Hello, Papa. Repeat, man. Bona ke Khosi FM, as you know. Ke a communication Montare about today's show. Re tlo bua ntate Slindile Taunyana le ntate Malesela mo studio. But ke ona ra ba khona go push to reply. We are sitting there in the morning at Slindile and we're talking about what happened recently because you're discussing what 60 at the moment. So maybe if you can just ask you this question. How is the health of this ward as a councillor? You can tell the people.
No comment.
I want to comment.
Yes.
No comment about the health of the ward as a councillor.
No comment about anything that you ask.
About anything, Ka? Hello? Okay. All right. There we go. That way.
No, but another thing that we must, it's a pity that he says no comment.
Yes.
We can't get
about everything.
We can't get the side of his story.
Yes.
But it would have been lovely so that we hear both sides of the
story. That's okay for now. Yes.
But often people miss the protection of councillors. Sometimes it's all about councillors being entitled. Sometimes it's all about councillors being like their chieftains in their areas.
Yeah.
But people often miss protection of councillors and how councillors are abused.
Okay, but then how do you explain this one? This one, easy. It's a public thing. People are listening. His people are listening. Supposed to lead them. And I'll never do anything saying I give a chance before. I sent him communication today. It's a long WhatsApp. Ne? I sent it to him. Can I send a voice note to get a host today on the show? Can you please maybe be part of this and answer that? Now I call him. He drops my phone. Fine. Call him again. Then the only thing he can say publicly, because I don't have any comment on anything.
Yeah. Some of the content of what is displayed here, some of it, I think part of the reason he says no comment is that they are already in the hands of law enforcement agencies.
Like what? You're near
yes.
Yes,
I'd like to believe so.
Is it there?
No. He's correct.
Okay.
He's right. Yeah, maybe that is some of the reason why he doesn't want to comment.
Yeah. Maribon, I even asked about that. The health of the ward. How is the ward as a councillor? Let's ward is sharp.
I sharp, but we're fighting.
Exactly. Oh, don't have a comment as well.
No, I have a comment.
I mean,
it's a very difficult one. But we're fighting whatever sharp. But the health of my ward is in a stable, but it's in a critical but
stable condition. Yeah, but I'm saying anyway, Bon. Hakis guys, look where's Kim phone is another party and comment anything. Even the word and a comment, it's fine. It's not a problem. I'll tell you, I'll bonnet the WhatsApp with their into Negapela, and then we can be able to continue with this one. 064-548-776, 064-548-776, Kimanki mixture. I'm a confused and unhappy resident of Ward 60. I see there are two service delivery groups with two different councillors. We are at the lunch spot. We don't receive any services. Streets are dark, grasses are long, and potholes are a nightmare. We are reporting, but nothing is done. I see most of the service delivery activities is done in Danville under Councillor Ntapo. Ronamo lunch spot ra sokola. I can't know what total marabedu it's like kenentati. I don't have any comment. Miss Kamogelo, lol, he won't answer. He's like that. He won't say anything. One of the committee members, and then Bargimake Os Bonang Ari, Os Bonang Ari Cancelier Ari Legat Zumela Cancelier Asakinderi Kinto. Kiss Venda Sauring.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you say for sure. They're gonna live online. Okay, and then come to the Ward 60. We as a county offense. Shame Kaneti. I support Bonki on this one. Ward 60 is in ICU. Arbone Honale a voice note. Yahus Bonang Arelan.
Lali guzumela makanselar.
All right, does the council has the right to threaten a community member? And did the guy not open a case against such allegations? It's a lawful matter. You did him open
No,
the case.
I did, yeah.
And how far is it now?
No, we're still attending to court. Unfortunately, they continue postponing.
Oh, you're into it.
Yeah.
By postponing, can go from court or from what?
From court.
But what's the reason?
Many reasons, lawyers, appointment of lawyers, responding back to allegations. Yeah.
Okay. We use the case. See, that say like Kaneti is allowed for a council to have bodyguards with rifles. Do you have bodyguards with rifles?
No, I don't.
So is it allowed
but
by
it's
law?
allowed for every individual who feel that their life is threatened to protect themselves and their family.
Okay, so this is allowed for anyone?
For anyone
to do that, to have rifles and stuff.
It's allowed for anyone to
have
protect
bodyguards
themselves if they feel that their life are threatened.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
In council, we are not given bodyguards.
Yeah. So you hire privately yours.
And not a councillor. Anyone can do that.
Anybody can do that.
Anybody can.
No,
you can't.
Because I feel threatened by you.
You can.
Can I do that?
No, you can't.
Okay,
it's not a councillorship.
Yeah. What some things, guys, as an individual, be a leader of the people.
Yeah.
You need to lead.
Yeah.
Whether you can get those who like you, those who don't like you, you're not going to be. Understand? And with a local media is like here saying to you, Etla, I like it because you never say no unless you run the back. Etla, try or EFF, I'm a tibula, yeah. That's like I'm today. So if you're a leader and the community is here listening to come and ask you questions and you say no comment on anything, Mukone. I read.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, if one takes a step of threatening another, you should think first about the consequences. Like, for instance, with me, I don't have a problem. I mean, I'm a man. I can get killed anytime. Even now, when I leave the studio, I'm shot.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. Just because of a project.
Yeah, correct.
Sport, which I don't know if it's
more especially threatening somebody who's looking for work opportunity.
Yeah.
While on the other hand, he's getting paid in monthly basis. I mean,
like about Kyone.
I wouldn't know the conditions.
Not about that exactly, about generally speaking. Don't you think how the entitlement work maybe got this kind of behavior?
Well, like I said, if Councillor Rampil is not here to speak his side of the story, I wouldn't even judge and conclude as to what is happening. And I can rest assure you that from what I'm hearing here, this is not the only case that they might have confronted each other on. It might be issues dating as far as back that me and you and the listeners are not aware of.
But there's a colleague, brother. Don't you guys talk, give each other advice? They say,
we do talk. We advise each other.
Okay.
But you can never change a person's character.
Yeah.
Yes. And
of course.
Unfortunately, when we're in our respective wards, what we do would never share with others what we do, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand.
But all councillors, all public rep should find a better way to resolve conflicts within their areas. And I don't believe that involving issues of guns should be the way to go.
Heavy guns, no. I mean, imagine if somebody comes to my house with that kind of entourage. I was like, my family will be traumatized for years. I'll never open the studio again because I think somebody's going to shoot me, whatever. I mean, really. And how do you go to such lengths for that? How do you do that?
I think the court will determine that. From where I'm seated, I don't believe that it was just an exercise of power to say that they are fighting over a project in a land sport. Let them go get guards and go there. I think the matter is in court. The court will find that out as to what led to that exercise. In as much as I'm not promoting it or condoning it, I think that let's allow the court to do thorough investigations and the truth will definitely come out.
So it's sub judice. Has this another one key allegation? Is there anything else that you and the council have ever gone against each other?
Unfortunately not.
You want to do something under the table, and then King, is this like the only one you're not in, or is there anything else?
Nothing more than that. But there are rumors that I hear from few people that the reason why he acted the way he acted is because of he's got issues with some of the community members, namely specifically Mr. Mohale. So knowing that I'm closer to Mohale,
yes.
So now automatically then he assumed that myself and Mohale, we are going against him or something like that, of which it is not true.
I see. All right. So like there's a lot of issues. Its own show I think
let's allow the courts to investigate. It's a risk. It is a bit risky topic.
Yeah.
I think these people that are concerned on this thing, both their lives are at risk, including the ones of their families.
Yeah.
And it's not a subject to play around with.
Yeah.
It's not a subject to decampaign one and campaign for one. I think that we should allow the courts to do their work. But we do not promote and condone this from public reps, community activists to resolve their conflicts. There is a better way to do so instead of going to this route.
Yeah. The last point in Ayari, Mr. Mpatirampila again was involved in an argument with Mr. Mohale, a committee member of Ward 60, regarding an RDP house in Sport, in which he wanted to hijack the RDP house. The argument led to a physical fight between the two, himself and Mr. Mohale. They are still attending court cases until today. The matter has still not been finalized in court. Okay, so it's another thing that came in. That we got today, because I want to ask the news, we've got this thing, we're going to talk about it. We cannot. And that's why I made sure today, came off of reply before, way back, I forwarded to him, this is what I get. Would you mind if we can get you in the studio tonight to talk about this thing, so we can be able to answer this and tell us what But then I did that now, and we all heard publicly what happened. All right, Arbon, Oscar the Councillor Rakabe is a good leader. I saw him having meetings with his people in Ward 3, trying to solve the problem of their ward. Rona, Ward 60, nothing.
No, thank you. But I can also share with you that Councillor Mpatirampile as well calls public meeting.
Okay.
And we are forced by the municipality
to do that
quarterly.
Yeah.
Every quarter we must call a quarterly public meeting, and we must also have sectional meetings to address people's issues.
Okay.
Like I told you, even before I came here, I was at a proclamation.
Yeah, I saw a picture. Yes,
and I was trying to resolve issues that side. So we're encouraged that the councillors, we must never run away from our people. We're elected by the same people. We need to go back to them and always seek guidance from them, and always seek wisdom and refresh our mandate from them, and go and represent them properly. So we're trying.
Yeah, okay. Ward 60 is actually on the verge of collapsing. We are already struggling with service delivery, potholes, street lights, electricity, and water. This is Mrs. Tabang Khape Arukola Yona, and then Bonang is recording audio. We'll listen to it just now. 064-548-776, 064-548-776. That's our studio line. So already 2 minutes before 9, and then I'm going to issue and have to out Ward 60, and then Lona Laringa. Agree with what it's been said or been done, Captain? This voice note is born.
Arena the public meeting, unless it's a grass cutting where we should indicate where the grass has grown, so that the councillor that's all.
Okay.
Well, I would not know the agenda of their public meetings.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I can committee member. We cannot censor. We're not censoring anyone. If the was not able, if I say I said it'll debunk your later on. We have to tell the truth as leaders. Why is it as somebody who's actually in leadership said something to me which actually disturbed me. No, they were discussing this station. Or they are no longer gonna come because I'm in opposition. Only because as an individual, I'm critical in the portals, like Mondi WhatsApp group and a political group and more 60 against all parties, not even one, all of them. DA, so EFF, this. So the person came out again when we have discussed you already. So we're not gonna. We said we're not gonna come to your station anymore because you have shown who you expect us to do. When you come, should I now put on kids' gloves and now make you feel comfortable? So that you mustn't think what I'm against you. Because even last 2 weeks back, we had Councillor Go we had the Councillor Wako Action SA, right? And I told him, you and I are friends, personally, it's fine. But when it comes to the studio, we're going to talk about as committee members. Don't expect it to go easy on you because I'm public. Understand? So I understand, is that what is being said amongst you as councillors or your parties, avoiding these media houses because the opposition or their line of questioning is more anti-ANC, for example, anti-DA?
The ENCA has always been opposed to the movement that I'm from, which is the ANC.
Yeah.
But we'll never abandon going there and clarifying our issue or perspective as a movement.
Yeah.
As long as we're on the right side of the law, as long as we're doing things correctly, as long as we're making strides to develop our community, when they say support will come.
Yeah.
We're not discussing anything as to where to go.
Okay.
In fact, if we create a vacuum of not coming here, the narrative that you are an opposition member can fly. So we're not discussing anything anywhere to say that we're not attending this or that.
Yeah.
We're here to give clarity on issues that are happening in our ward.
Yeah. Okay. And the reason why I was calling opposition member is because I invited MK to come to the studio. And I had that little spear on you, in front of you. And only one thing. This is a media that you should use every single day. You should use to betterment your own party and yourself. But how FM is out. So
we don't have any platform to discuss.
You don't do that, ne? All right, no, it's fine. That is before I get the WhatsApp. Nothing.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to second the statement from Oswongi, the last caller, that she's correct. It is unfair for the community to be called only about the municipality service delivery, about street lights, grass cutting, street potholes only, but whenever there's a project that is taking place, that we don't get that kind of communication as a community, it is unfair.
Okay, it is unfair. But then now let's go to Marianne Stradom. At the last committee meeting where the committee asked for the minutes from the previous meetings, why did the councillor walk out of the meeting? Maybe it goes back to that one. Why did he walk out of the meeting? Marianne, maybe if you can clarify for us, my dear. Send us a voice note. Tell us, what actually happened. Give us a brief of what happened. Maybe we can be able to come to, because he's not here to answer for himself. We tried to call him to come in, and he said he doesn't have any comment and dropped the call. So maybe you can just send me a little voice note just to tell me what happened that day. That will be great. Let me go to other WhatsApps. Let's see this one. Kamajola Aring.
Mr. Councillor Ragab, our meetings are just a compliance from our councillor. It's not what we really wanted to discuss, because things that you want to discuss are avoided. So it's like compliance, just to tick a box. You've never been to Ward 60, but in any case, because you are one of them, even if Kosi tried to you're not coming right guy, yes or no, but it's okay. It's a local government election.
Well, I wouldn't answer on behalf of the councillor, but the advice that we can also give the community is that they can call their own meetings and invite the councillor.
Yeah.
And if the councillor does not come, they can discuss issues of their community,
Mm-hmm.
and their protocols, they can send all the issues through the chief whip's office, the speaker's office, to say that we've, as a section, as a block, we've called the councillor to come and address certain issues. The councillor is not coming. This is what we have decided.
Yeah.
It just needs community activism to do that.
To do that,
So the community need to stand up, and if they feel that they are leaderless, they should stand up and also use the same route that they want to use to address the Sasol garage question. But I'm saying that meetings are not only supposed to be called by the councillor. That is why
if the community can do that themselves.
We always advise that we need to go back to the basics. We must have street committees. We must have block committees. We must have VD committees, so that the problems of Ilansport, we can't mix them with the problems of Philip Nell next to the fire station. I'm giving an example of what's
Yes.
But if you call sectional meetings, we're able to say that in Ilansport, the crisis is this and this and this and that. And the community, they can actually call a meeting and invite the councillor.
Yeah.
It's not only...
Exactly. We continue.
Then you continue, then you take your issues to...
the speaker's office
and the chief whip's office.
Yeah.
And you tell them, and you can even report the councillor for their conduct. It's there. I think I've been called in a meeting where community members said that I'm not answering their phones and everything, and I had to account. So there are those processes that community. We can't wait for elections. Elections will come, you elect someone else, and they will do the same thing to you.
Yeah.
The community will remain not developed.
Can the community remove the councillor?
Yeah, through a vote.
A vote of what? No confidence?
No, through a vote.
Which one?
In local government.
You said you wasn't vote for elections. You said you wasn't vote for elections. So can we remove the councillor in the midst of before the elections or what?
Well, I would not. I don't want to lie to your listeners and you. I would not know the process, but I don't think that is impossible.
Okay.
I don't know what it would take. I don't know if it would take a petition of 2/3 majority
of the community.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll have to just read through it and come back to you. But I don't think that is impossible.
Okay. And what kicks in the by-elections?
It's usually
the death of a councillor,
resignation.
Okay.
In most cases, it's a death and resignation.
So you can never call for that to say remove him. Let's do the by-elections.
Hence, I'm saying that I don't think that is impossible. We just need to find clauses that can take the community there. But usually it's only because of death and resignation.
Okay.
But I don't think that is impossible.
It can be done.
I think it can.
And I'm not saying it can be done. I'm just asking. It can be done, like you're saying. It's not impossible.
I think, it might be a tedious process.
Yeah.
It might be a tedious process because remember, in a community, we lead conflicting interests. And this Slindile might say that Councillor Rakabe is not doing correct things. Then you have Tabisen saying that Councillor Rakabe is doing the correct things. So, we're leading conflicting interests. And
Okay. Let's see what Marianne has to say.
Kosi, the community just asked for the minutes from the minutes from those meetings so that they could have clarity on what has been done and what not. And apparently then the councillor walked out after he made some threatening comments. We just wanted to know why. Why couldn't he? The right procedures was not followed. The right communication to the community was not done. Something like that, it would have at least had put or some of the community members more at ease, but they were definitely not at ease. Of course, sorry, just another thing. The members that attended the last meeting, they were threatened that Metro would kick them out of the meeting until such a time that the legislative speaker from the municipality rule the meeting. They cannot be thrown out. They have to have their answers.
All right. Okay. I get. Have any comment on that?
Well, I would not know the happenings of that meeting.
On all thing committee thing.
No. Unfortunately, I was not.
You're
there.
not there.
No, I was not there.
Okay.
But we need to teach our an issue. There is a way of relating an issue, and if people are disturbing the government's work, like that Khosi is busy being anarchic and is being rowdy, and does not want the meeting to go on. I think we're at liberty to do that.
I think that one is more reasonable.
Yes.
That one is more reasonable. If somebody is threatening a meeting, like and all that, then that one is
and others.
The reason why TMPD can be called in. But then if TMPD can be called in for people just asking for minutes, how do you sort that one out? You understand? That's why people are saying we are orphans here in this ward. But it's not a problem because Mr. Rampele is not here to answer for himself, and we cannot really put things on you.
Councillor Rakabe is trying his best.
Shame, he's peering so much
to protect his
scenarios that this can happen when this happens.
When this happens, yes. No, I do understand and I do agree with you completely. You know, somehow, so we might it's not even me. But it's somebody else. But because of association, then it's come to. No, I understand.
I mean, the relevant person was supposed to be here to answer for himself.
Yeah, no, it's fine. And that anyway, we give him a
we were not there. The community was rebelling. Some of us we were thinking to go there to rebel, but let us let the community of Ward 60 to learn to stand up by themselves. And then only to hear about this incident. And I believe the community was right to ask in every meeting. You have to give the minutes of the previous meeting, give a process, the developments and the progress of the things that were discussed, especially give the same topic of the previous meeting that we had around February. So we cannot be discussing grass cutting every quarter and street pipe and barking. The pothole.
Yeah. Okay, look like it.
Yes.
Yeah, but the community must also know that the agenda that we come with 10 points.
Okay, but the question is based on that. What is so difficult by giving people or committee the previous minutes? There's nothing difficult about that, again. Yes. Especially if agenda is for the next meeting, one of the previous one. Some of us are like that's why that's why we're taking minutes.
Yes. The reason, okay, maybe I must not be viewed as a spin doctoring.
Okay.
But you'd assume that when you raise service delivery issues in a quarterly meeting, you give updates as in when you are able to fix the issues that they've been raised.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with presenting it, but sometimes members of the community do not look for minutes because they know that what we raised in the previous minutes, it has been resolved and we got a feedback about it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with asking for previous
minutes to come in.
Yes. Yeah. In fact, the Speaker's office, the reasons we attend our meetings with officials of Speaker's office is for them to sit and take those minutes. They are available for everyone.
Okay. Good. The reason why I've asked you today, besides what's relevant to yours. I guess public, but someone advised me had the councillor you are there, right? Councillor Rakabe is available to answer, so that is why. I won't call him by name, but he knows. I'm sure he's listening. No, how to do the don't say you don't have somebody from us to answer. If I can't. He's available. He will do it. That is something like on the hot seat, but hey,
I stand to be corrected. Mr. Rakabe, maybe he can be able to correct. I personally think if the councillor cannot be able to answer certain questions, then there should be a PR councillor that will take over those questions.
Do we have?
I don't know.
PR council.
Well, the PR system is designed somehow. They don't attach you to a ward.
Okay, or in everywhere you can. Yes. Because I've seen EFF, I've seen HNSA all over the place. I've seen DA all over the place.
In my ward, I think I've got a PR councillor recently now from Proclamation Hill from ACDP.
Yeah.
He just recently sworn in. But he's not attached to Ward 3. So usually what councillors, they must take responsibility and accountability.
Yeah.
I was going to be able to answer all these questions if I was delegated by Councillor Rampil. If I answer certain questions, I might even taken through processes of ill discipline because he can lay a complaint against me and say that this man went to media and spoke about issues that are not even part of his jurisdiction.
No, I understand. That's why I
but if he delegated me and said that, Councillor, I'm not around, go there. I was going to tell you a lot.
Yeah. No, I understand.
The most progressive things that Councillor Rampile is doing.
Is it? Like what?
No, if I was delegated, I would share.
064-548-176. Hey, man, the Kayam Bokota told today. 17 minutes after 9 already, man. And people, should we jump this one? Yeah, then man, Ari just touched the speedy rebound. I think you the only one to give ANC oxygen because. Kamampela ANC is dead and it's not coming back. Otara. Those are your flowers again.
But if you check the recent by-elections all over the country, it's contrary to what people are saying. It's true that our movement is facing an uphill, but there are people who still have an appreciation that it's individual within the movement. It's not the movement itself.
Yeah,
we still have credible leaders. We still have credible leaders that can turn around the situation, but it's difficult. To be honest with you, it's difficult. Our movement is facing a downhill issue, but we'll come out strong. I promise you, we'll come out strong.
No, I agree with you. It's not all. It's not the party. The people inside.
Yeah.
Keep on it's not the party.
Not all hope is lost.
Yeah. Okay. Because it's a compliance meeting. Nothing serious. Because we are not even given opportunity to amend and. Or any addition. Nothing has ever been resolved in Ward 60. Councillor Rakabe obolelela mokhatlo gore metsi atshele ga teng metsi atshele lo a lebile nkhonne oya. All right, there's a lot of issues like Ward 60 that we cannot cover in 2 hours, to be honest. But I want to jump this one yako clinic. The Pokoto side there, brother. Women from Ward 60. Yeah. I don't know how many from Ward 3. I don't know how many from Ward 3. I think I have Ward 3. That are stopping nationals from entering that clinic. Yeah. They stopped you as well, apparently. But I demo it.
It can never be possible.
What happened?
No,
the EFF person said it here. Live on air. They stopped Councillor Rakabe. They YouTube what that episode. They stopped you, but
no, it was just electioneering. It can never happen.
Because they did, like she did say, even like I must say, it's recorded. They stopped the councillor Ward 3 to come and address because Barry his skin color, and I'm dark as you, like skin color. So you
can see already. This is not that dark from that other side.
What I'm beginning to tell you.
It's a dark that sometimes is painful.
So Aritz, what do you say as a councillor about this one? Do you think it's a good initiative or do you think it's harming the ward?
Everything good does not mean that is lawful. It can be a good initiative, but it's still unlawful. And to be honest with you, I signed an oath, and like I told you, I'm an ambassador of the Constitution.
Yes.
And whatever that is happening at Danville Clinic, it can be a relief for South Africans.
Yes.
It can be a relief for the hospital management, but it's still unlawful.
Okay.
I concur with the MMC of Health that we can't use the clinic gates and hospital gates as our way to protest. The reality is that we live with these people. Some of us were even giving them our houses to rent. We drink with them. Those who drink with them.
Yes.
There are people who go to church with them. They don't do anything to them when they're there. But we can't choose a place where people go there to seek health, to go and practice that. Like I said, that in as much as it is a good initiative, to others believe that it relaxes and it gives breathing space to the hospital management and it allows South Africans to get what's duly theirs.
Okay.
But it can never be encouraged. We can never say that because there's too much crime. in Ward 3 in West Park and street lights are not working, then residents should go and get illegal firearms, and anyone who comes and
shoot them.
Okay,
but then when as a councillor, did you see any difference go Danville? Have you ever gone to Danville Clinic and asked them, ever since the beginning, before this thing started until now, the patient and all that, did you ever take initiative as a councillor to ask and assess or like people what's happening, is it right or not?
I frequent that clinic. It's in my ward. Everything in my ward I frequent it. I stay within the boundaries of my ward.
Okay.
And I can rest assure you that the campaign, I would not say it's the campaign of the people at the gate, but because it's a national campaign, I think even foreigners are skeptical into going to our clinics.
Yes.
And the campaign, when it started, people were taking advantage, foreigners were taking advantage of the clinic, Danville Clinic, because this thing was rife mostly in Kalafong Hospital and Oliven. So they wanted to come and flock here. And these women who are activists, when they decided that they are going to stop that, I think that most of foreigners started retreating. And I can rest assure you that the problems, they are still there. Issues of incapacity in terms of human resource, they are still there. But I do believe that when foreigners, and especially those who are undocumented, when they stop visiting our public health systems, there will obviously be a difference.
Yes. But do you see a difference when how's Danville Clinic at the moment?
I do interact with the hospital management. I do interact with nurses, and
what is their feedback?
The feedback is that things are better. Things are getting better. Not because of they are no longer foreigners. But things are getting better now.
Why, Rakabi? How can things get better without the cause of them being given like getting better?
Services in Danville Clinic have improved.
Because
of a lot of factors.
Like one?
There are a lot.
I need only 3. From the lot that one, give me 3. Why would you give me?
There are a lot.
I can understand it. Okay, 0645487176. Rafael Leitza, Mama Kamacholari, in the absence of leadership, community take over, finish and clear. And then us definitely do be fire laughing emojis. What about the council is not answering your question? No, I do understand that the councillor you are a leader, brother. You're supposed to take it. You're supposed to have a very thick skin when it comes to questions. I'm not gonna, this whole thing of leaders that are being given, like what Mandela said to Thabo Mbeki. Remember, what he said to him. Don't surround yourself with yes men. But people are gonna criticize you. They sharpen you to become a good leader. So if you're a leader of a community and you cannot really stand with your people and really take it on the cheek for your people, then it's one. Well, you are not a leader.
I'm the legislative authority in Ward 3. If I did not want what is happening, or if I did not want what is happening at the gate, it was not going to happen.
I'm not leader.
No, I'm telling you.
I don't leader.
What are you going to do for the people? The gate should be open.
Is it?
For everyone, and no one was going to harass anyone requesting IDs from them.
Okay, but do you think it's harassment?
No, it is, because how do they judge that a person might be from this side, a person might not be from that side? It is harassment. In this age and time, failures of our national government in terms of securing borderlines should not be exercised at Danville Clinic. I mean, when you come and ask for an ID from someone like me,
from everybody, I think they're doing it from everyone.
In this democracy, in this dispensation, it's tantamount to harassment.
Okay.
Yes.
But I think they're asking from everybody.
And who are you?
Who are you
to ask for an ID from me?
I'm a community member. I'm protecting my own assets.
No. And I'm a community member as well, and I want to access my asset.
But then you are not. You are foreign national.
No.
You are from somewhere else.
At that time, you don't know.
Yes.
At that time, you
don't know. That's why I'm asking. As much as I say everybody.
No, we can't.
Do you have an ID? Yes. Ashi?
No, we can't.
An ID? How can I have an
Before I give that practice that is there, it's unlawful.
Okay.
I must say. It's unlawful. And according to me, as a leader, it is a good initiative, but it's unlawful. We must find a way. I've had engagement with them.
Yes.
I've sat with them in
the ladies.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've tried opening up the process of clinic committee so that they can apply and be clinic committee members and they can be able to monitor it lawfully as a structure.
Okay.
And some of them did not apply, which could not reach quorum. We still persuading that.
What's the process of applying for that? Maybe,
you just
maybe Lina can apply in part of that.
I think I'll speak to you can.
Okay.
We'll re-advertise it again. I'll lobby the department to re-advertise it again.
Yes.
As things stands, that clinic does not have a committee.
Okay.
A clinic committee assists in terms of resolving such community issues. And we'll reopen that process and we'll circulate all the forms again so that community members then were able to monitor the impact of everyone who comes, who access the hospital, whether illegal or legal, whether immigrant or whether natives, so that we're able to see what is the real problem. But I'm saying that process, if we're to be honest, these people will stay with them. When you push our trolleys at Spa, they're always behind us. We never confront them.
Not getting more very serious. Not like about what's basic.
Well, I've never.
Did you see that one?
No, that one I've never. I saw it, and I don't believe that they're from our clinics and hospitals.
Where do you think they come from?
No, there was a statement that says we don't even have that kind of medication.
Come on.
No, there was.
Come on, guys, come on.
So, but I'm.
As much as Mr. Rakabe has alluded that the process is unlawful, but personally, according to my personal perspective, I think that the Mogodos, they are trying to maintain order from the ground level.
Okay.
So that it can be able to escalate to the higher level structure. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Do you support that initiative?
I do support it 100%.
Have you ever been there where his teammates called drinking somehow?
Come again?
Have you ever been there or called drinking?
No. I sometimes join them and sit with them maybe for 1 hour.
Yeah. Okay.
I support.
So who do you see being stopped? Is it everybody like Councillor Kabesle and my complexion alone, or everybody's being stopped? All right, I remember Kavajola. Then also now could be the phone call, like I said, I promise to call you back again.
I throw a mood because, like I said, Councillor Raka doesn't have yes or no. I rest my case, Councillor. I rest my case.
All right. Okay. I wonder. Okay. Us definitely before I host Bonang. Our fact is we are the ones who voted this councillors in power, not foreign nationals. By Bona. Thank you, Us Bonang. I'll go phone call, but I did say I'm phone for this because Kiva now lead on this issue. So let's just give you a call and the route. Based on what you said, Mr. Councillor, what is unlawful, they should apply as a clean committee and whatnot, yeah. 0645487776. Osbanang, reka uswak. Rebuile Maruna. I'm sure to tell you all that has been said. No. You guys are doing this unlawful, and you should apply as clean committee members. Yeah. What do you say to that?
No, we did fill in the applications, and then but the post was already closed, and then the facility manager said he will communicate to but it's unlawful.
Yes,
it's unlawful for a legal foreigner to access public health care.
Yes,
the reason I'm saying that is because Immigration Act 21(1)(f) says if you are legal within the Republic, you must have your medical travel insurance. And then when you follow the process to obtain the medical travel insurance, it comes along with your visa.
Yeah.
And then that will enable you to go to a private, to go to clinics and private doctors. And then it goes further, for Section 44, Immigration Act. If you are illegal, you should be deported.
Yeah.
If you are found abetting an illegal foreigner within the Republic, you should be arrested for 1 year or fined 50,000 rand. So whether a healthcare worker, whether you are a police officer, whether you are a landlord, as long as those people are illegal, you are also at fault. You are committing a crime by abetting them. That is why no legislature the form those forms about the visa profile, tenant profile form. They gave it to us. They gave us the station commander. They gave it to us. It's for we created this form so that if a person rents a foreigner in his yard or her yard, they profile them, they bring them, and then we can do the verification so that if something happens, the person dies or we know who is mutu okimang, country passport number So we cannot be targeted. We are reacting to the problem that the government has created. This is the problem that the government has created from the borders to us in the bottom Kodi community in Zarin. So now I don't have powers. The powers that I have as a South African is for me to engage my government, which we did. We engaged the health minister, we've engaged the presidency office, we have engaged all these departments, the Gauteng Health Department, before we started the initiative. And then now it cannot be where we engage people that are deaf. We currently have deaf leaders. There are people that doesn't even feel your pain. They know what the law says. The reason that even the police officers, I think 2 times he was called. The day that the MNC was there, he was also there with the police and everybody. We said arrest us, like we are ready. The apartheid was also law. So if they're going to make this a law, the apartheid was also law. Even the court judgment, the reason we didn't respect that court order is because we cannot have a court order that is talking against the existing law. The existing law meaning the immigration law. So how can a court say, now we never presented ourselves as immigration officers.
Yes.
And I'm not part of Operation Dodula. I'm a community member that is reacting to what I'm currently feeling on the ground. So we cannot be told we should fold our hands. If they ask me, where is the proof? I will provide the proof that this is the date that we wrote to Department of Gauteng Health. This is the date that we wrote to the Premier. This is the date that we have wrote to the Health Minister. And then this is the date that they afforded us a round table. And this is what we said. And this is the resolution or the thing that we came up with. When we were engaging in Tatemandisel, we said to him, go and engage with the council committee or whoever. We are not going to live here until you come to us back with practical solutions. We don't want theories. We don't want ideologies. We want practical solutions for our problems. And then the practical solutions will come from what? From the law, the government enforcing the existing laws. If they enforce the laws of okay, a tourist visa. Why do we have tourist visas, Baba Nanko Westford? Like at this moment. Why are we having people running this plaza shop? The time we were doing the raids in police, there were people who are running this plaza shops. Marmoto have permit legally that tourist visa 3 months. But the person is running the plaza shop in West 6. So those are the things that we need the government to attend to. So we cannot refer them as a government that has failed to enforce its laws to do something when it also turns a deaf ear when we say this is bringing us now on the ground.
Yeah.
The judge that issued that court interdict.
Or rather interdict to do like it? Okay, yes. Yes,
which currently, by the way, is null and void because the Dula have appealed. The moment you appeal, the court doesn't have a barricade weight anymore because now they have to restart again the court cases. But at this moment, it's null and void because yesterday the Dula appealed that court. And then they forget something that not all the communities that have risen up belong to Dodula. Like here in danville, we are not members of Dodula. We've never been members of Dodula. And if Tatemadisela can remember, the issue Yako Kalafong, it was issue about 2022. Kalafong, when they were launching this year, it was on the 23rd of April. Already Danville Clinic has already started because we started on the 31st of March. When they were launching the CTR, the movement in Atteridgeville, when they were launching Kalafong, we went there. It was a raining day. We went to Danville and we assisted them there. And then after that, we went and assist the Kalafong Atteridgeville people there in Atteridgeville. So it cannot be that we are going to fold arms and say there's law, what you guys are doing is unlawful. It's unlawful. We are reacting to the unlawfulness that the government has led inside our country, inside our communities. We are the one bearing the brand, and it cannot longer be business as usual.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Molesen.
Yeah.
Do you want to respond to that?
There's no response. She's a very good activist, very passionate and clear about the struggle that she's pursuing.
Yeah.
And when I say it's unlawful, I'm not backtracking.
Okay.
I mean that.
It's unlawful.
And she knows that we are in engagement with them so that we formalize it.
Yeah.
Because we have seen that this is not supposed to be happening.
Okay.
I'll give you a very stupid example. When there's an illegal, informal settlement, we don't go to that informal settlement and bring excavators and
red ends and whatnot. Yeah.
No. We engage them. We try and formalize them.
Yeah.
It's if you don't win formalizing them where they are because they might have built their shacks on a wetland. We're trying to move them somewhere.
Yeah.
We're solving the crisis. Even the crisis at Danville Clinic.
Yeah.
We're pursuing them. The reason she says that we've been engagement with them, it's exactly that. And we're trying to formalize them through issues of clinic committees and everything, and would win. And,
so
we'll defeat the issue of illegal immigrants accessing our facilities.
Yeah.
But this can never change the fact that and I would not even fall a trap that I must be classified as somehow.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. And if it has not happened, it's going to happen. Very soon, we are going to be told that people in Polokwane, they don't want Botswana. It has happened in Northwest at a tender briefing where people were saying that we want people of Northwest to benefit from here.
Yeah.
And we can never condone those things.
But Councillor, don't you think that one's actually different? And I'll tell you why. At the moment, it's not tribalism, it's not anything else. At the moment, it's very much impossible, if you can now maybe look into that one a little bit, it's very much impossible for you as a Pedi, for example, to be to go to KZN and become a mayor.
Can never be impossible.
Well, do you think you can assimilate the community pillar? Because
Dr. Nasipi Moya is not from Tshwane.
Yeah.
Actually from if not Cape Town, from the Eastern Cape.
Yeah, she's Xhosa.
Yes.
Right?
She's not from here.
Man, Gauteng is mingle most of everybody, it's fine.
But I'm saying that in relation to this, I know others, your viewers and listeners might say that I'm petty. But in relation to this, the classification of people based on their color, based on their race, it's something that we can never condone. There is a crisis in South Africa.
Yes.
Particularly, it affects us. There is a crisis of illegal immigrants. I speak of illegal immigrants.
Yes.
There is a crisis of illegal immigrants in, not even South Africa, in Pretoria West, in my ward. That is why I call for operations almost weekly to attack into Pretoria West.
Yes.
And when those operations are supposed to come to KwaZulu-Natal or West Park, I told them that no. Before you harass my people there, because I know that my people who are doing unlawful things there, before you go and attend to them, let's attend to these obvious ones here in Pretoria West.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to minimize the problem that is faced by Danville Clinic. So we're all playing a role in making sure that we deal with it. It's just that them Bogotos chose that, in fact, they preserve the hospitals because they believe that our people are not accessing that facility based on the impulse of these people.
Yes.
What we're doing, and as much as we're saying to them is unlawful, we'll continuously have engagement with them. We're not working against them.
Yes.
We'll just work parallel with them, and we'll ensure that one day the dream of the natives having access without being disturbed by illegal immigrants will be realized.
Okay. Yeah. That again. Before getting into know something.
No, I'm good.
You're sharp. Okay. What's going on? Or before when I pila. That here work what happened in Northwest. Don't you think it's more of, Northwest Kabuyona, it's one of the poor provinces we have in this country. Now, Kotla project Yatsila. Ne? And you come guy contractor from KZN or Limpopo. And he brings Limpopo people. Is it fair?
It's a problem that must be engaged and resolved. But we can never allow when people say that people of Northwest and these are things of the Northwest. No, I live in a democratic country.
But is it not the truth?
No,
don't you think the vendors say the same thing? Don't you think Limpopo people? Imagine in Northwest. Limpopo ko Hamashishani or Kitsana whatever community. And then I bring Botswana fella.
Then it's a problem we identify and we resolve it at that moment. You know, there are people in West Park when we still had when we're still having problems, even now, when we still have problems of electricity and everything.
Yes.
Sometimes they bring comments that, no, in fact, next year we must elect somebody from West Park.
Okay.
West Park is not a ward alone.
No,
I'm just giving an example.
It's not the same as a province in like
my messaging,
vendors and whatnot.
My messaging is that at the end of the day, we're all human. There's same blood running through our skins and our veins.
Yes.
And we should always have an appreciation of that fact.
Of course.
But I'm agreeing that those who are here illegally should not access our public, our healthcare facilities, not only healthcare facilities, everything that is supposed to be beneficiary to the natives. Yes, they should not. They are here illegally.
Okay.
That is why when he says that they are using an unlawful way to fight something that is unlawful already, she defeats me. She defeats me. But I'm just saying that at the end of the day, while we're doing this, we should be able to know that we are people.
Okay.
And if we're Christians here, we should know that we are from one God. If we are Christians, we should know that.
All right,
But that does not mean that we should not fight things that are wrong.
I understand.
We'll continue having engagements with them.
Yes.
The plight of seeing that the public, the healthcare facility in our ward, which is Danville Clinic, serves the natives and secondary, anyone else, we will achieve it. Through their activism and through our engagements and through our work that we're doing in council.
Okay,
so in principle, we are in the same agreement. It is just that maybe our explanation maybe somehow is different. Hence, Mr. Rakawa is agreeing that these people are here illegally. You see, so therefore it will be unfair for them to access medication while at the first place they are in the country illegally, unlawfully so. You see, it is the same. For example, the example that you just gave earlier on about the projects. Somebody coming from KZN. And coming to do a project in Pretoria. I just want to refer to the government clause of 30%. That 30% in terms of project is supposed to go to the community, local community members of that certain place or certain area. You see, so therefore it goes hand in hand in the issue of illegal immigrants and also people from other provinces coming to do a work in a different province. So it is the same thing. It is the same principle.
All right. Before I can give voice Bonang chance, Mema Kamajola, Councillor, you can never romanticize illegality and criminality as a bearer of the Constitution. But do you agree?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Ke batla correct tribalism le skin pigmentation. I believe before we even can go there, I don't remember most South Africa rebelling that tribal civil wars or difficult move. And then I believe the politicians, I will say the politicians, because if you can look, it's the politicians who have a problem with South Africans producing IDs for the clinic. The reason I'm saying so is because more hotel more naked mailing, whether ki bito ko KZN, whether ki ko Foslora or Soshanguve.
Yes.
You will even find, even on the first day when they are launching the program, South Africans carry their IDs with them wherever they go. And then South Africans know their IDs by head. And then some of us, when we do these things, because I will give an example, prior to the Foslora initiative, we had an online I would say guidelines on how are you doing this, what is it that you need to do before you can start, how do you identify the ID. I get those information on the Home Affairs website and on the internet. So we are going through those things. How do you identify and naturalize foreign nationals, one ID, all those things. So The reason we are asking for IDs is because we don't want to look at people's skin pigmentation. And then the video ya hulelang ka yona ya ko Northwest, I don't even blame in Nabatho ko Northwest. The reason is, look at Northwest today. Look at all the CFO that were deployed by the ruling party in Northwest that looted Northwest. We've got two CEOs that took over 300 million in Northwest, in Zimbabwe. And then when they had to account, they disappear. So we cannot now blame people. People are coming from where? People are now coming from where? That one is a problem created by the ruling party before GNU. It is the ruling party that created that problem. How namo uka say mo usafa mo to 30%. Those things can be looked at the ruling party. Keep never creating that mess. So they shouldn't make that mess. Now we don't, as South Africans, we don't have tribalism. That is why we intermix.
Yeah,
we are not like other African countries where people are not allowed to marry from certain tribes or from certain villages.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't take Bilotako, but the plantam. If you remember very well, there was even a time in Tatera Maposa Abuletika Kadi. He said something I be a tribalism thing hore bale bako KZN ba in South Africans were up and arms in social media. He had to come back and say, I can see that South Africans will never have a tribal war. He came back because he had to come and apologize to the nation. So, but the politicians are also Malima and all those guys, like when?
Yeah.
It's because of people from different provinces were always there. We had legal foreigners that were working in the mines. The reason we had the Mandela amnesty in 1994, as South Africans, it was because of that. They integrated without having problems. But we have a problem that is created over 30 years by the ruling party, which is the ANC, that has opened the borders, have let the influx of poor people from Africa to come, meaning the consequences of other African countries now are being solved by the poor South Africans. Because those people, when they come, where do they go? They go to the poor communities.
Yeah.
They are not going any other way. They go to the poor communities.
All right. At times, at times we have to agree that some things are wrong. Don't reason like Mr. Mbeki, saying we cannot get rid of illegal foreigners, but protecting elite businesses in African countries over South African citizens is not right. Councillor, not at all. It's so wrong. Kimema Kamajola. We have gone over time of it.
We need the whole day to discuss.
We need the whole day. Issues. What's going? Now I'm gonna say this. The radio station guys.
Yeah.
Just tell him, listen, I've got this issue, can we have 2 hours or whatever? I'll give you time.
Sure.
For free.
Sure.
Councillor, commit.
Yeah, no, we will come, man. There's a lot that we need to speak about. There's a lot that we need to give regards to, in as much as Watre is
concerned.
I can tell you that my earlier statement is that we are in a critical but stable condition.
Yeah.
We do suffer from any other service delivery issues that we've been other areas are suffering. The issues of street lights is still a nightmare to us. The roads that are not drivable. The asbestos pipes that are still running within our areas. There is a lot. The issue of illegal foreigners taking over Pretoria West as a whole. There is a lot to fight.
All that,
we are fighting every day, but we need to give regards to the community, the community that stands with us, the patrollers that ensures that our cable is not stolen, the Mbogodos that are also assisting in terms of illegal foreigners not accessing our healthcare facilities, civic organizations in our ward committee members. I've got a very strong ward committee members that is women that cut across all races. There's Vuyolanga at Philip Nel that assists a lot. There's Wendy at Proclamation Hill and West Park and Kwaka's Rand. There are a lot. There's Manensi that assist me. There are ordinary community members that always carry me through to try and resolve issues of Watre. But like I told you, it's not yet Uhuru, but we will get there. And the strides that we're making sure that we're making in ensuring that we get better services as the missing middle will get there. I call ourselves the missing middle because the previous government used to take care of Yenswani, the previous one that Fosi was representing.
Oh, you mean, I thought before 94.
No, this one, Yenswani.
Yeah.
The previous government used to take services to the elites.
To elites only, yes.
This current government that we have, that I'm aligned to, is trying to redress that and taking services
to everybody,
to the townships.
Yeah.
So Reina here were the missing middle. We're still fighting that issues must come. But there is a refurbishment of the Cry substation that used to give us problems day in, day out.
Okay.
It's prioritized now. They are refurbishing it. There will be stable and reliable electricity in.
No more those outages that the whole
I don't
West.
We're finishing all of them.
Yeah.
We're going to tackle the illegality at Pretoria West. We're going to fight. We're going to tackle it. We can rest assured everyone in the world that we're not in any pockets of any foreign nationals. Whether it's Dr. Asab that we demolished his building, whether it's Somalians, we're not in the hands of anyone. That is why we'll continue confronting the illegalities there.
Yeah.
And we will. We're happy that this new administration has also bought equipment and machinery to assist us. It's rainy seasons now. Once they stop, you'll see the grass.
Yeah.
But the battle of street lights as well.
Yes.
We are fighting it.
Yeah.
And we will win the battle, man. And we are hoping that even after our term of office, those will be
coming after
given
you
the
guys,
responsibility. Yes. We will still hold hands with them and ensure that our areas get the services that they deserve.
Yeah, because talking about street lights, this was more clinic. They worked for like 2 weeks.
Yes,
and then done.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, what happened?
In my previous meeting, I think last week Tuesday, in my previous quarterly meeting, I had invited the MMC of Utilities, Mr. Franz Bushiel.
Yes.
He was there, and there are commitments that he made. I was just reminded in the WhatsApp portal that in that day, tomorrow is the last day for the feedback. And I do have the feedback for the community, but even today in my utility oversight committee, I emphasized the issue of street lights, and I told them that I would never celebrate because of G20.
Yeah,
I'll never celebrate that they're fixing Apollo lights there at this Fountain Circle.
Yeah,
I don't have constituency there.
Yeah,
my people stay here in Waterbox Street. Yes. My people stay in Mercury Street, and there are no street lights, and they get marked almost daily. There in that circle, cars are only passing here. There's nothing.
There's nothing stopping the years.
So they must get their priorities right, and we'll fight them until they do realize that they need to bring those services to our people.
Okay, your comment here, we are watching you, hawk eyes. Like a hawk. Cancel. Yeah. Much kamajola. I don't say be palag. Osborang, Lona refer your party shot to was the gas first guy, to be honest. We'll never finish about this thing today, but we'll continue. Like I said, committed to coming here.
I will. Anytime you invite me, I'm
Yeah, the other thing is I don't have to invite, because sometimes I won't even have anything to talk about to say, okay, what I'm supposed wait now, you've got whatever you want to address.
Let me commit to you that I'll come to Khosi FM fortnightly.
Yeah. Okay, fortnight.
After each and every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, ne? So twice a month. You'll be here.
Yes.
Sharp. On Mondays.
Commit to that, yes.
Okay.
I need to also go and commit to the same thing at 20 FM. We need all the platform to communicate, whether good or bad, to take to be accountable to our residents. Unfortunately, most of our residences are not on Twitter. And so we use these local radio station platforms. We use our WhatsApp portals that we can't respond to all the time. By the way, they are frustrating.
Yeah,
and we use our public meetings to engage with our communities. So I will come here at least
twice a month.
Yeah.
That's a belief. No, I'm threatened.
I should organize riflemen
because this issue can say today, and I believe you can continue maybe next week, and then get a chance to break out all face. Your last party shot.
Yes, I agree. One of the good leaders, Hore, Bonareka, Mayana, Hanaya, Nunyana, the feelings that go Dimo Hato, Napila Rasolapi. Those are leaders, but the criticism never understand that Hore. At this moment, South Africans are frustrated.
Yeah.
Last one, the Malisa Tocomela West Park, Tocomela said, when you look at danville, you look at West Park. I will give an example that I normally give to people who are, there's a difference. Look at Danville, you can see there are foreigners in here. It's only Pretoria West. There's a difference between where it's all still Black South Africans dominated, only few white people like Ekamo West Park. It's clean. It's clean. There's still order. Momo, more necessarily more Pretoria West. Remote sighting Rebecca Nuka Mudenzi.
Yeah.
So Chokomela West Park, protecting West Park, little local West Park.
Thank you. We'll definitely do that. Thank you.
Okay, me go le phelo na ke re sala pila o ba le pila tla bua khantile ne.
Thank you, Ntate Singile.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye,
Thanks, man.
All right. Maranaka, your chance to.
No, we will definitely use this platform to communicate to our community members.
Yeah.
We having many challenges. Yeah, and then we are not. There's no communication.
Yeah.
So therefore, I think this will be then the use of our communication and to inform our community members about the surrounding activities and more.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
A go ne ya le bagetse ba ga itse ke le bogile before ka tswela utla Benjamin Mathebula ko YouTube. There's no scribe. You know.
No. There's no
scribe. There is no scribe. I don't
Mr. Mathebula.
Yeah, Benjamin Benjamin Mathebula. Ke ena ska ona pa ke meeting Benjamin Mathebula.
There's no scribe.
There's no scribe. So I ke tsoro ra gore Benjamin a re mutla re ke maybe tla ba phone re botse what do you mean? Mathebula Benjamin ke EFF councillor. Keep here ne? Keep here councillor EFF go Philippine, right?
Okay.
A re utla re ka pele. Mara till to the end of the show, Bakaicho. So thank you so much, man, for taking your time, your data, for being with us to Democracy FM. Hey, Mr. Mathebula.
Hey, Doc.
How's it, Bragg?
Sharp, how's it?
Yeah, now how there's no scribe on your replay? No, better get to YouTube or as well. What did you mean by what did you mean? How there's no scribe?
Look, Doc, the issue of ANC councillors not providing minutes of the previous meetings has been there for a long time.
Okay.
It's just fortunate enough. It's unfortunate enough that Malisela came into community politics before, just after we have awakened everyone of the ANC when we started to be activists within the parameters of Ward 3, which was then called Ward 58. If you remember very well, I think it was 2016.
Yeah.
Just before the local election.
Yeah.
There was a huge strike there in Ward 3. Then it was still called Ward 58. I don't think Madlisela was up and running by then.
No, he's very junior. He want me to expose him, but I'll leave him. He's very junior.
Yeah.
He can't even tell you when did Sam Wiman resign as what councillor in what 58 and who replaced Sam Wiman. He can't tell you those things.
Yeah.
He does not even know him, I'm sure.
Where's he playing
You must call him. In fact,
yeah. Benji. I know I should have called you today. I should have called you today. But like I saw, when foresee le rakabe, can you come here? Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm available if you are bringing Fosi.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to Fosi tomorrow and see how can't I bring the three of you here.
But I know he's going to abandon the mission on the last day that Fosi You must just make sure that you have a lot of snakes. He's like sneaking that.
No, I'll do that. I'll not follow too much. Get this snake, you know what? So, Bona Braga, thank you so much, man, for taking our call. Let's say that we do this pillar formally, really three kamo studio, and then you for Silly you come here. Or even us staying, you and him, me and Rakabe, please. Let's do this.
He knows I miss him. I miss him.
You know what? You know what is going to be the challenge. now, Doctor, you will want me to wrestle Malisela, and currently it's our coalition which is delivering services to the
people. No, we can't wrestle.
No,
we just need to speak facts to our people, my guy.
Exactly.
But I miss you. I miss you. You must come and
I miss you both here. You know? All right, Braga, thank you so much. Ne?
But get us. Let's have a round table of 4 or 5 of us from different organizations.
No, I'll do that.
Let's have an opposition there so that they can raise their own points.
Yeah.
But if we are in coalition, it's very difficult for us to differ in principle when we are in a coalition.
Yeah.
So it would really be better if we can have an opposition in the space.
Yeah.
So that we can have it. Our opponents, it's not only DA, even the ones of ACDP, they are on the other side. So they can be on the table and come and present their story.
No, I'll do that.
And let the community hear what is happening.
Yeah, no, I'll try by all means to get all of those, my brother. But thank you so much, Benji, for always being available whenever we give you a call, brother.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, brother. Like, work us there. Again.
Yeah.
Later. All right, we have come to the end of today. Thank you so much for being with us, man. Guys, I can't block too much of fun.
Oh, no.
Too much. This lady, I hope I didn't pay the target on your back. Yeah. Today, FM. And I thank you so much for taking your time and your data to listen to us today, because we're all the issues. So thank you so very much. The number is still 0645487776. And if you want to watch us again, go YouTube right now. We're going to have our show on YouTube today. You can go and watch it. Please, or comment or report. Like I said, this station is for all of you. How about anything? Let me know. I don't have a problem. I won't charge you money. You come here, we sit down, we talk. This is a community-based radio station, and it's our only choice radio. So please use us. Tata. Mudimukyo Kalarata, both our community, Mama Jola, Osbona for taking our call, Mama Kahwente, everything Bokot Osbongi. Thanks so much, Bakaishi, for taking your time and data to say, listen, we're going to voice this one's out. So, Bon, Mudimukyo, Roman Pila. Bye bye.